What is up, sexy people? It is Dave. It is Duncan, back for another reaction video. For this reaction video, we are checking out the new track from two-time Grammy-nominated progressive heavy metal band Spiritbox. The band are gearing up for their next chapter with the announcement of their second album, Tsunami Sea. Set for release.
2 times Grammy nominated. Was that the same year?
Probably.
Must have been.
Yeah.
What did they get nominated for?
I don't know.
Show my ignorance here, but generally it's like best rock album tends to be
Yeah.
where metal gets dropped. It doesn't tend to go anywhere else.
I don't know, best live band maybe, or possibly, I don't know.
Bizarre. Sorry, that just seemed like an oddity if this is album number 2.
So yeah, album 2 due out on March 7th, 2025 via The Pale Chord in partnership with Rise Records. The album was produced by Dan Bronstein and Mike Stringer and mixed by Zach Servini and mastered by Ted Jensen. In tandem with the news, the band has dropped their latest single, Perfect Soul, alongside another one of their signature visually captivating music videos shot and directed by Dylan Hrychek at Versa Films. Perfect Soul offered a glimpse into the album's melodic sound, balancing riffs and groove with ethereal atmospheres to create a listening experience that pulls listeners in like an incoming tide. See what I did there?
I do indeed, yeah.
The track's haunting video set in an abandoned oceanside hospital.
Don't watch a collection of... please don't judge me by things I've said on other reactions tonight.
It follows an angelic Courtney LaPlante as she searches the afterlife surrounded by ghostly figures and a grotesque barnacle-covered creature. Interwoven with scenes of the band performing in decaying rooms, the visuals capture the song's dark, poetic essence, drawing viewers further into Spiritbox's evolving world. Okay, Perfect Soul by Spiritbox. Duncan?
Yep.
Don't sound too enthused about this.
My opinions on Spiritbox are well known. Great vocals, mediocre songwriting.
Okay.
But it's apparently enough for the Grammys' attention, so what the fuck do I know?
2-time, Duncan.
2 times. Doesn't seem plausible.
Okay, so let's see if the new track, Perfect Soul.
Let's see if the new track plays. Let's
see if this is enough to convince you, Duncan.
I'm looking forward to being convinced.
Okay.
Nothing would make me happier. So
okay, let's let the convincing commence. Here we go. Spiritbox, Perfect Soul. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
So cover up the well and leave. Her gift to someone is free.
of course it's good.
Imitation of the perfect soul.
Joe, what goes on it?
The other way, not the way I would have done it. But it's kind of smart. Also think it's probably going to invert later on. Or just now, actually. There you go.
A fortress
break out that chorus and go. Here we go.
My dreams are just a fantasy, and that is all they'll ever be. I turn the lights out on 1,000 eyes, all watching, waiting.
Okay. Yeah, that was. I maybe went in with low expectations, possibly, but it was better than I expected. Nothing like groundbreaking or like that I
No.
haven't heard done before, but
No.
again, she always delivers a strong vocal. It
Yep.
was nice to hear a more kind of intimate side of her voice there, just some quieter, more delicate parts. And I thought they played it really well against. There's a kind of like synth sound in the background
Yep.
that kind of tied together really nicely with her voice. It was quite atmospheric, which I quite liked. Production is what I kind of expected there. Like obviously big production team, and it sounds huge as that style usually does. And musically, it was okay. It wasn't as generic as some other songs we've reacted to this evening already. There was a bit more kind of fretwork and interesting kind of textures going on guitar wise. Again, nothing like that's crazy wild or out there, but it was fine. Like it was good enough. And a cool video. I quite enjoyed the video actually. That was pretty nice. Yeah, what do you think? What do you make it?
Like the chorus.
Yeah.
Albeit, like I called. Well, I called on the on. You can see the bit where I was like, that she needs to break and go higher, and she went higher because
Yeah.
that's how you do that, and she's very good at doing that. I love the backing vocals. The backing vocals in
Yeah.
the chorus, I think, I wish she'd do more of that. I mean, the verse is boring. I'm over this. I'm just over it. It's like there's a fucking million bands do it now, and it's just no longer remarkable or interesting to me. It's like just don't play guitar. Because when the second verse came around, the guitar wasn't in for a whole bit. It was just the bass, and you know what? That sounded fucking fine. So just do that. And yeah, I'd like my issue is still exactly the same with Spiritbox as it was before I hit play. I think vocally they're a very interesting band. I think musically they're a very safe band. Which is interesting because when they were describing themselves there, they described themselves as progressive. There was absolutely nothing in that track that even remotely is progressive. That is about as on the fucking commercial beat as there ever has been.
I think a lot of
If that's prog, if you can call that progressive, then what the fuck is Rush? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like I think I think when a guitarist does all that, that's what people now class as progressive, and
yeah.
that is not progressive. That's a guitar technique, but musically that's verse chorus, interlude, which was the chorus again. Chorus, like
Yeah.
it's about that's like as close to commercial along the line, toe the line as I think I've heard in a while. So like we've already listened to a couple of kind of more commercially sounding songs tonight, and that was even more commercially formatted than that. I just don't get the word progressive. Like shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
What? Just metal band. Just say metal band.
Yeah. I mean, I think their earlier stuff was probably, you could say, like metalcore.
Yeah.
And there's still an element of that in there. But it's a definitely more rounded, radio-friendly metalcore.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah, I don't know. The progressive thing is a
Don't know.
bit of a stretch, but
Huge stretch. But yeah, like once again, like her vocals impeccable. I think also think she's like got a beautiful tone.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps talking about how great her screaming tone is, and it is. She's got a very powerful screaming tone. I would have her sing clean all the way through albums, much more than I would have her do screaming. I think our clean tone is fucking, it's like honey in the ears, man. It's really, really, really nice. It's got a very, very, very beautiful tone and a great command of her voice as well. So she didn't need to lean on the heavy stuff, because that to me is the novelty part of the band.
Yeah.
There we go. So like a little bit more praise than I was expecting to give it to Spiritbox today.
So that's from the new album, Tsunami Sea, out on March 7th, 2025. Links below to the band and the track itself, so you can check out, have a listen, see what you think. Happy to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. That is the reaction. Thank you for checking it out. We'll be back with another reaction very soon, but until then, take care. Speak to you soon.
Bye, everyone.